morning, Winfield Middle School, and welcome to the Crow's Nest. I'm Millie.
And I'm Carolyn, and today is Wednesday, February 2nd, 2022.
At this time, let us pause for a moment of silence.
Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. Attention, salute, pledge.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. The message for today is about clearing your mind of can't.
If you're having difficulty completing any kind of project, get some advice from someone. Many times, an advisor can save us time by helping us avoid mistakes that have been made in the past. Use the experience of others.
On one pair of lips, and this is my beloved. My name is Frances Friedman. September 26th, I will be 103 years old.
I am 107.
100 years and 3 months. My daughter says I'm 100.
I am 110 months.
Do I have advice for 20-year-old? Oh.
I would tell them to try different things, see what they really want to do, take risks. And then when you get older, don't take risks.
Finish your schooling. Your education is necessary to live in this world today.
Get yourself involved in what you'd like to do.
Pay attention to politics.
I guess we all have to be interested in what our government is doing. Young people have to be very careful for whom they vote. Everybody has to look for peace, and peace is very hard to find anywhere.
Well, no, don't let nobody beat you down. Stand on your own feet, think for yourself.
Troubles I had to go through all of them. I came out of all of them.
You are what you are. That's all.
Everything you do to help yourself makes you stronger. And if you give up on yourself, shame on you. I never gave up on me, and none of our family.
When you're going through the tough time, know that that will pass.
Do you think there's a difference between Frances today and Frances at 30?
Oh, absolutely.
What's the difference?
I'm much older.
Don't think old. Think back when you was young, what you did. If you can do some of what you did when you was young, you're fine. But if you're going to sit there saying, oh, I'm too old for this, I'm too old for that, and go sit in the park and watch the birds, well, you're a loser. And that's not my thing. I don't want to be losing nothing. So I keep moving. That's what you have to do.
It's not easy to be happy all the time, but you try.
Tell them to enjoy life. And if they're lucky enough, they will enjoy life.
Take a deep breath. Drink a little wine.
Keep singing. Yeah.
This is my beloved. Thank you.
For our lunch today, our menu will be ranchero steak and cheese or chili with crackers, cheddar cheese, refried beans, and a banana, or you can choose a PB&J grab and go.
Well, it's Groundhog Day again. This annual celebration takes part in Punxsutawney, Pennsylvania, and revolves around a groundhog named Phil. When Punxsutawney Phil comes out of his hole at Gobbler's Knob and is able to see his shadow, it is said that we will have winter for 6 more weeks. If, however, it is too cloudy for him to see a shadow, we should get an early spring. Don't take Phil too seriously, though, since he's only correct about 40% of the time. Still, it is a fun tradition.
As the tradition goes, every year on February 2nd, Phil the groundhog comes out of his hole in Punxsutawney, Pennsylvania. If he sees his shadow, we'll supposedly get 6 more weeks of winter. If he doesn't see his shadow, winter is supposedly over. Seems bizarre, right? So how exactly did groundhogs become the go-to animal for predicting the weather?
That's not bad for a quadruped. You gotta check your mirrors, just side of your eye. Side of your eye.
The tradition comes from Germany. On an old religious holiday called Candlemas Day, the Germans paid attention to the badger. Candlemas Day was the midpoint between winter solstice and the spring equinox, around February 2nd. If the badger saw its shadow, it meant that a second winter was coming. When the practice came to the U.S. in 1887, the groundhog was chosen because badgers aren't native to eastern North America. While it may seem random, there is some logic to turning to the groundhog for weather predictions. Like badgers, groundhogs, also known as woodchucks or whistlepigs, are considered true hibernators. When they emerge from hibernation, it means winter is almost over. In winter months, their body temperature drops 62 degrees. Comparatively, if a human body temperature drops just 4 degrees, it goes into hypothermia. A groundhog's hibernating heartbeat is only 5 beats per minute. In warmer months, its heart beats 80 times per minute. Their breathing slows down in winter too. It can go from 16 breaths per minute to about 2 during hibernation. However, the idea that groundhogs are predicting the weather when they come out of hibernation may be a bit of a stretch.
It's 6 more weeks of winter! It must be!
The real reason groundhogs come out of their holes in early February is to look for mates. Mating season is in March, so they wake up a little early to scope out potential partners, and then return to their burrow to wait out the winter. Whether the groundhog sees its shadow on February 2nd has more to do with the weather that day than the groundhog itself. After all, Punxsutawney Phil has only been right about 30% of the time.
What? Get it right for a change.
So we're probably better off listening to meteorologists, or just flipping a coin.
The Crow's Nest would like to wish a very happy birthday today to Atticus Gray. Enjoy your special day.
That's the view from the Crow's Nest.
Have a wonderful Wednesday.